Hello everyone. I hope you are having a great day so far, or you are finishing your day. Since we are based in different parts of the world, I guess I wouldn't say good morning or good evening, but I really hope that today has brought or going to bring you a very huge success and some positive outcome. I haven't done this webinar for a very, very long time. To be honest, I don't remember last time doing it, but I'm very pleased to be here with you tonight. And I really hope that you will enjoy this presentation today. Because what we are doing here, we are sharing the opportunities. And as we know, the key or the information is the key to our success. And I have decided, and I think most of us who are who are within the Skyway Invest Group family, have taken this mission to pass these keys or duplicate these keys to as many people as we can, so they have the same opportunity as we do. Unfortunately, not always people see the same opportunities as you know, coming on front of them. But you know, not everyone is ready for it. So I really hope those who are here today, you will you have obviously made the right decision. So now you have now you need to decide what you're going to do with this information, how far you want to go. You know, what is your mission and goals that you want to achieve with this. Just before we start, there is obviously compliance risk disclaimer, which should guide you that we are not selling the shares, so we are not brokers. We don't have a broker license, and what we are doing, we are reselling information products with a you know, special license, which is obviously done by Skyway Invest Group. And also the educational programs that I will share with you, we don't have it, they are not accredited by any university, so it's purely information given by Andre Habrato, the person I will introduce a bit later. You will also, you might hear from me such a sentence as multi-level crowd investing, which is a new term we are coining in the marketplace. Also, EIPs is the Education Information Program products, and PIPEs, pre-IPO private equity shares, also known as bonus equity shares. And one more time, IPO, which is the initial public offering. So once again, I'm not selling the shares, but we are giving a precious gift to people, right? So again, decide what you want to do with this after the webinar, whether keep it to yourself or share it with people that you care about and you would love to give the same chance as you have been given. If you have any doubt, if you have any you know, question marks about what we're doing or anything, please seek advice from any licensed accountant or financial advisor in your area. That compliant obviously with your own state or the country. For those who don't know me, my name is Anete Martinsone, and I'm in a business already since 2014. Today, I'm a SWIG manager and a master profit coach, speaker. Still learning a lot of things, but I've been blessed to be able to go to different countries and speak and present this technology and this idea to many different people, different audience. I'm also the marketing and sales director for Global Transnet UK. So if you are building the business in your country and you need any help from the marketing point of view regarding brochures, logos, or anything like that, please feel free to get in touch with me, and I'll see how I can help you. I'm also obviously the customer of my product. I'm also I have purchased my educational programs within the Skyway Invest Group, which allowed me to become a co-owner of the Skyway technology. And I have a business experience in sales and business development, because before the Skyway Invest Group, as most of you had or been doing something different, and I was organizing sales conferences for defense industry, for telecommunication, and capital markets, selling the sponsorship space, so basically speaking slot or exhibition space. But as how to say, I didn't feel that that place was meant to be for me, even though I thought that that's my dream job, to have a job from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. But I realized that I was not adding value to myself. And going back to my very young ages, I'm originally from Latvia. And I've been raised in a very beautiful city called Sigulda. I hope some of you been there. If not, then please feel free to go there. I will be there in next week. So, come and be my guest. And I had very interesting life. It wasn't easy. There were different challenges in terms of the monies and, everything that maybe most of you already are familiar with. But I made the first decision to move out from my little city to Riga when I was 16. So that's my first big decision that I made, to leave my family house and go to big city and do something different that everyone else is doing. And that's how I started my journey on my own, making money, going to school, parallel doing some work to make some money, obviously, as every student wants to. And slowly I was going up to my my levels, and I finished my school. I found a job, and then I changed the jobs, and doing all this. Then I looked for universities, but it was not fulfilling me. Whatever I was doing, I felt that there was something else that I can do. And I decided the second big decision was to come to London to 2009, 10 of November. That again was one of the biggest decisions I made in my life, and I never looked back, and I would never say this was the wrong decision, because I always dreamed of, I always looked for something more, something that I would be passionate about, because by doing what I was doing, I didn't feel that, this is enough. And not many people feel that, I think, feeling. I don't know if you kind of recognize what I'm trying to say. So I was lucky enough to know Armand Mornix, who introduced me to this business. And I, not straight away, I didn't take this opportunity straight away. I had to think about it. But initially I did it, even though I was not in the right mindset. I didn't have the right, the same values maybe as the other people who was in the business at that time already. So it took time for me to get to this level today. And I'm really happy that I did switch my mindset. I did switch my, the way I look at the things, and I'm here today. For those who want to know more about me and my success, I really recommend to come and meet me in August, which is in 20 days time. I will be in Minsk. I will come back to this later, and you will hear more about me. But what I realized after finishing, starting second year on university, if my family can help me and if the government can help me, so what's the point of academical education? Because so far what I learned, it wasn't enough. I was not enough good to get a better job or to get even a second loan for my university. So I was like, I knew how to write a CV. I had the job that I wanted, but it wasn't enough. And same thing happened in London. I thought it was my dream job, but I was not fulfilling myself. I was not adding value to myself. I was not adding value to other people around me. So what's the point of doing what everyone else is doing? So when I started looking for different events, different conferences, changing my environment, changing people that are around me, they showed me another way. They showed me how you can look at the things differently, how you can do the things differently, to have something more than anyone else is having. And obviously it's very, very important is to do the self-development, because once we finish university or schools, we stop learning, right? Or we get to work, we learn for the first months, but then that's it. We don't learn anymore. And some people stay in a job for years and years, for 30 years or more. And is this a life? I love to learn, and I love to explore more and more. I love to look for opportunities, and I'm really glad that I have read different books. I've been going to different events where they open my eyes and ears and everything to realize that there is something better out there. And I learned how money can work for you. I learned that you don't have to work for money. You can do many other things than just waking up and go to work. So this cash flow quadrant that you see in front of you, employees, self-employed, business owners, and investors, is taken by Robert Kiyosaki, and that was one of the first books I read. And I was looking for ways how I can switch from being an employee to another side of the quadrant, to be a business owner or investor. But only thing that was missing for me was that information. Information, as I said to you, is the key to our success. And if we are not exploring, if we are not looking for opportunities, then, how we are planning to succeed in our life. Or, I know there are businesses and there are companies and there are, jobs that are very good and people are passionate about, and we need them, like doctors, lawyers, police officers. And, there are jobs that people that needs to still kind of be in this industry and be passionate about it. I know they are. My brother is very passionate about being, kind of police officer or something like that. But what about others? There are big percentage that are not happy about what they are doing, or they go to work just because because of the reason is to pay the bills. But is this all about? So, for those who are here today, I believe that you have switched your mindset, or you are looking for something different. So well done. This is the first step towards your maybe, better life. Obviously, everyone is having a different situations, but, I'm speaking from my opinion. And gladly, Andrei Havrato, who is the CEO of the Skava Invest Group, who doesn't know, he is from Ukraine, and he is General Director of the Skava Invest Group and the founder of the Academy of Private Investors. So this person, Mr. Havrato, been going through his life experience for the last 20 years, exploring the wealth education side, becoming an investor, professional investor. He learned a lot of things, what we should do or we should not do, and sharing this information with others. And luckily, he decided to create the Academy of Private Investors, where he was able to give this knowledge to whoever wanted to get to the next level in their life. And today, Andrei Havrato has more than 100,000 students in his academy, obviously because through the Skava Invest Group, he managed to reach out to people globally, and those people are, including myself, learned his training, which is really pretty awesome. And all you need to do, again, put these things into practice. And also, he is a creator of the game Genius of Finance. It's an amazing game. I was very frustrated when I played it first time, because I never played Robert Kiyosaki cash flow game or anything like that, only Monopoly. But in Monopoly, the idea is to buy as much as you can, as fast as you can, right? Apart from the other players. So in Genius of Finance, you don't have to go crazy and buy everything, because the Genius of Finance is actually reflecting to your real life situations. And I'm really happy to being able to play this game a couple of times. Still need to learn, but they say 6 to 8 times you play this game and you start understanding those, little tips and things that you need to follow to become successful. And Andrei Havrato was introduced to another amazing person, who is the creator of the Skyway technology company and the product. So Mr. Dr. Anatoly Yunitsky, who is the president of Skyway Group of Companies. So for you to understand, Skyway Invest Group is one platform. It's actually a platform, educational platform, and we are the financial arm and helping to promote and raise the funds for the Skyway technology. And the Skyway technology is another company. It's a project that Skyway Invest Group today is partnering with. And they were introduced back in 2014 when one of Andrei Havrato's students went out, basically was researching on the internet about the project, and came back to Andrei Havrato and said, would you like to look at this? I think it's a very good project to be involved in. And Andrei Havrato didn't have much to think about. He really liked what he saw. He did a little bit of Googling, Google search, and he said, can you please arrange the meeting with Dr. Yunitsky? Dr. Yunitsky himself is very known person as in innovation. So he is a member of Cosmonaut Federation of the USSR. Some time ago, he created he created the technology that's being used for astronauts to go in space. There are also been a different project. He been project manager of 2 projects in the United Nations. He has many inventions, the patents, monographs, and so many scientific works and much more. You just need to go on his personal blog, which is www.unitsky.com, and you can see so many articles and news from back of 1960s, I think, or 70s, and updated up until today. So there are a lot of things to learn and read, but you definitely, once you go through all of that information, you will know Mr. Dr. Unitsky. I think you would know him without meeting him. Mr. Unitsky, or Dr. Unitsky, however we need to say, been working for Skyway Technology already, it will be close to 40 years. What he saw as a vision many years ago, no one else could see. He saw the challenges. He saw how the planet will be damaged, how the environment will be damaged or impacted by people and by the things that we are doing on this planet. And he wanted to make a meaningful difference in this world. At that time, obviously, no one saw it. And as we say, like, probably you can relate to when we get ill, then we start taking some medicine, right? But we are not taking vitamins, or many people don't take vitamins before they get ill. So the same about, this project. No one could see or plan in the future what could potentially happen. Now, when it's happening, we are trying to heal it. You know what I'm getting, or what I'm trying to say? So here, I hope you see that it's not, those people are not doing the things for money. Those people are not greedy. They are not like just, how I can, make more money. They are here to do or complete a bigger thing, to create the next big thing. Mr. Unitsky, he wants to make a meaningful difference in the world, on this planet. And Mr. Andrei Havrato, he also have a mission. His mission is to create wealthy people. But to do that, there needs to be taken step by step by step. And since 2014, when they came together, we have done it. What we have done today, it's incredible. And it's just the beginning. What else we can do is just a question mark, because people have a power. And since 2014, those first 100,000 students in Andrei Havrato Academy became the first, Skyway Technology project supporters. And that way, Andrei Havrato saw it's working. He has students, they become co-owners of the technology. Why not to continue the same way? And that's how the Skyway Invest Group was created. And it's working up until now, 2018. We're still a new company, but we have achieved a lot of things. And once you meet Mr. Unitsky or Andrei Havrato, you will see that once you look in their eyes, you will see that big thank you they are telling you, because we are sharing the same vision. We are sharing the same dreams. And you need to look for the same type of people who are going the same direction. Because as I already mentioned, we are looking to make a Mr. Unitsky was looking to do or make a meaningful difference in the world and improve life of countless people. So this project has done this already for, helped countless people already. We have, I think, 1 million people supporting this project today. So we have changed their lives for those people, including myself. And I know other people around me who also being able to improve their life, quit the jobs and do what they love and spend the time with the kids and go on holidays and do all these things, through this project. But now that what we need to do is to get this project up and running commercially, to minimize the accidents on roads, to minimize the land, the demolition, improve the air pollution. Because I believe, and I don't know, maybe you disagree with me, but I've been traveling to many, many countries, and I can see that this project, these problems or challenges are faced in every country, in every city. No matter where on the planet you live, there are certain challenges that we have in common, whether they are more or less, but there they are. And our mission here today, together as a united family, is to make this happen, to change and make a meaningful difference in the world. And for those who haven't seen that, this is a short video describing what we have done. Obviously, Mr. Yunitsky has his engineers, more than, I think, 300 engineers that build this technology. But with our people's support, ordinary people's support, we've done this. It's incredible to see something real like this happening and being done because of people's support. And can you imagine if we could do this, what else we can do? That's like the power of people, power of the like-minded people, power of the like-valued people. And we need more of this type of people to make this vision completed. And who doesn't know, we want to build, or the idea or the goal is to build 500 million kilometers globally. It's 50% covering the whole planet, covering 50% of the whole planet with the skyway roads. 500 million kilometers. We have a lot of work to do, but only with your help we can do it. Do you believe in it? I can see some thumbs up and saying yes, well done. As you can see, everything is so green, everything is so, natural. There are no hidden messages on the ground, there are no, for me, it's incredible. And this is the station. It's very pretty, awesome. Actually, it's currently a station, but inside it's a museum where all the people who supported this technology from the beginning, they have their names written in the ceilings. But don't worry, your name could be written there as well because there is enough space. I think there are 2 or 3 floors, so enough ceilings for all of us. And the idea of the ceilings was because Mr. Yunitsky went to Greece, I think it was, or Egypt, one or the other country, where the ancient, some kind of parts from bridge or building was left. And there were those anchors that were there, there were some names written in. And those names were made, basically the names that were written on those anchors was from the people, or for the people who supported that particular project, or who helped to build that building. I think it was something for the government. So that's where Anete took this idea of putting our name in the ceiling, because people stay there for years and years. Can you imagine if you have children, or will have children, or grandchildren, if you're the next generation, they will have the opportunity to go there and see this museum, which will be very, probably, very, I don't know, for them it will be probably, I don't know how to describe. It will be very interesting to go and see it, what we have done today, from now maybe to 20 to 30 years in the future. I don't know, for me it would be very interesting. But yeah, there is a lot of work still for us to do, but I think we have done a milestone already. We have done the most difficult part, and it's all thanks to people around the world who saw the vision, who shared this vision. So it's the 21st century, what we can bring to this. Okay. Oops. So basically every startup has a business plan. And this business plan being divided on 15 development stages. Stage 1, 2, and so forth. When we joined the company, or when I joined the company, being introduced to this business, it was stage, I think, 1 or 2. So there were no beautiful videos, beautiful pictures, or any MOU signed. There was nothing. There was just a beautiful idea on the paper. Let's go and do it. And today, we are already on stage 12 out of 15. 12. Last time we jumped from 10 to 12. Who knows? Maybe we will jump from 12 to 14 or even 15, which means that the project, the first project will be completed. Obviously, what's happened next, we just can guess for now, but there are other projects that we will be involved in. But this first project will be completed. How awesome is that? Can you imagine? I can't. I think most of us don't even realize how big is this business. But as in for today, we have already more than 300 MOUs signed with more than 12 countries, right? And more we move to completing, the technology, when we demonstrated and certified the technology, more countries being, showing interest in this project. And therefore, we have more and more MOUs signed. Obviously, now we need to get these MOUs turned into the contracts. So that's another step, towards our goals. Another good thing is that we have raised more than $100 million today. And in total, we need to raise, I think, around $240 million. But who knows how quickly we can do that? Once we go to Eco Techno Park and all of us goes live on Facebook, maybe the money will come in and we're gonna fund the whole Eco Techno Park in a day's time. So we just need to keep looking and following the news and see, what is it that basically how much time we have left. But I'm very excited to be part of this, the process, because I can see how a project from nothing, from not even having a land, has 3 built technologies. 2 of them are already certified. The cargo is still in process to be certified. And now we just need to build a high-speed train with the speed of 500 kilometers per hour. And these are just few contracts or MOUs, as I mentioned, signed with Indonesia, India, Belarus, Australia. I think some of you are here today as well. Obviously, Dubai, latest government representatives that have been attending Eco Techno Park, and Ireland. And this is a video, another video, sorry, but I think it's worth to share. This is a unicar. So before you just could see unibus, but this is unicar. So as you can see, it's bigger type of transport. And these are people from Middle East who've been attending. Actually, they've been trying to organize this meeting for a year, and finally it happened 2 weeks ago. They went there to see this technology in working process, because they saw first time a model in Dubai when there was like Future City Expo, some kind of event, and our technology was actually exhibiting in this event as well. And some of the Middle East families and governments were there as well, and they were really surprised and really shown an interest to see more. So, look, months later, I think approximately a month later, they are finally in Belarus. They flew all the way there to see this technology, to try it out, to ride on it, to touch the 0 point where it all started 4 years ago, to go to our museum and see our names in the ceilings. I think, you can see from their faces, they're very, very happy, and they're very impressed of the work that we have done today. And obviously, all the thank you and all the big job is done by Anatoly Yanitsky. So you have all the opportunities to be there this year. Last year we were, I think, around 5,000 people. This year we are planning to have around 10,000 people. So I will be there. I hope you will be there too. And another latest news from my side was that I was attending the first event in Vietnam, yeah, it's right. And it was an incredible event, incredible. I never experienced anything like that in these 4 years. What those leaders could have done in a month's time, I think they could, what they done in a month's time, I cannot even imagine what would they do in like 2 to 3 months' time if they had that time to organize this type of event. We were told that event will be for 300 to 400 people. Normally when someone says that, well, how likely it will happen, right? You just think, yeah, maybe 50% of those who bought the ticket will attend. But no, in Vietnam, they take the business serious. If they promise to be somewhere, if they have the ticket, they will be there. They will be there half an hour, 1 hour before the event. And we really had 300 plus people attending this event, all dressed up, you know, in long dresses, long evening dresses, as you can see from the picture. Everyone is taking this business very seriously, and we were very, very impressed of the, you know, organization and, you know, how they planned all of this. We had music, we had dancers, we had singers, we had the dinner at the end, and that's very good way how to, you know, keep the people in the room. But they had really good organization, and well done to Kam and Dang who did it. They people were very happy, and I was very happy to be in front of that audience and present this technology. It was a very big honor for me, and I think Armand as well. And we see the result already today. We see people, you know, doing work, and they're very consistent, and they are, you know, just all in. And yeah, so Kam is looking to open an office with Dang in Vietnam, and they are not, you know, finding any excuses or any challenges. They just go it. Like they say, what do we need to do? We're gonna do it. We need to do ABC. We will do ABC. There's nothing that can stop them. And I was really impressed how people can see the vision and just be ready to go in. So I wish all of us would have the same experience and we meet the same type of people, because yeah, it was really very interesting and very good experience for myself. So I look forward to another this type of events. So what you can do for others, you also can obviously help people. We can help people with opening the doors. We can help people to, you know, to get to the table, put the wine, or open, like, however you imagine helping people. But what we can help here is the same thing how Kam and what Kam did it in Vietnam. She shared this opportunity with other people, and today people can join this, you know, whoever shares the same vision and dreams and wants to support this technology, they have an opportunity to do so. This is one of the ways how they can purchase the education information programs, paying out monthly. There are different programs, the same as universities, or different courses you can find on internet based on the information you want to receive. There are different prices for it, right? And same it's here. Andre Havaraja has drawn different packages with different information included for different, you know, whatever, how to say, for each person, you know, whoever wants to go for what. And automatically all of us as a student become co-owners of the Skyway technology, right? So again, we are not selling any shares. We're not brokers, anything. So we are giving you the education information programs. You receive your information, you read, you participate in different trainings, in courses, but also we are giving you the bonuses, which are the equity, Skyway pre-IP equity shares. Here you can see, let's say, four different packages, but in your back office you can see many others. Just to explain one of them. Let's say you want to go for the package that is worth of $10,000 today. So you can pay out this $10,000 in 10 months time, paying $1,000 each month. If you want, you can pay upfront, you can pay 2-3 months ahead, you can pay 1 month now, 9 months, all the rest of money next month. It's totally up to you. If you want to stop paying your package, that's fine, you can stop it. You will accordingly receive the information as well. Maybe it's going to be deleted from your portfolio or something like that. But as a bonus, you receive 600,000 Skyway pre-IP equity shares. What does it mean? That $10,000 your investment today in education will be worth at least $600,000 in the future. You know, that's a possibility. It could be even more. Who knows? But you know, for you to understand, $10,000 investment in your education today could be worth at least $600,000 in the future. And as you can see, more you put towards your education, more value education becomes in the future. And what is Skyway offering to you? So, you know, it's not just about the sharing, right? But sharing is caring. So once we give, we receive. Have you heard about that? And Skyway also is looking after their people. You know, Skyway is also looking after those who are sharing the same vision. So the Skyway Invest Group is offering the Freedom Ladder. Freedom Ladder is the potential that you could, how you can build your business within our company, and how you can, you know, grow your company status in Skyway Invest Group if you want to. If you don't want to, it's totally up to you. You can just support this idea, Skyway technology idea, and just leave it. But if you see that you want to be an active partner, you want to be in this business involved, and you're sharing the same passion, and you want to go out there and you want to give this information to as many people as you can, because you see this is a game changing for everything, for how we are moving around the world, to, you know, how wealthy we can become potentially. So Freedom Ladder is there for you. If you want to know more, please go back to the person who introduced you to the business, or get in touch with me, and I will help you to understand how you can become from partner to agent to consultant and so on. It's, again, what do you want? How do you see this business? You know, how do you see yourself in this business? And then obviously not just by you will receive the rank in our company, but there's also estimated earnings, as you can see in those units, right? So higher you go up in a ladder, higher earning potentials you have. Who wants to be a president? Raise your hands. I do. So let's put the plan together, let's strategies together for those who want. Again, if you don't want, it's up to you, but I highly recommend to find out, you know, how you do the business with us, and what are the requirements. And there are also multiple passive income streams. So today, as we talked, we are looking for like-minded, like-valued people who can share the dreams and visions that we have and go the same journey and make a meaningful difference in the world. You can also become a company representative. Say, for example, you know, you're from the region or the country that we are not actively working yet. You can start doing it, and if we see that you are a leader, that you're doing certain criteria and complete those criteria, then we can look into how we can make you a company representative. Then you also can go and look for big contracts, and everywhere, whatever you do, there's certain, you know, benefits that you are receiving. Okay, so company is looking after you. And in the future, IPO and dividends. So once the company goes in public offering, then you will be able to, you know, to create, you basically, your portfolio will be, you can do whatever you want with that portfolio. Whether you keep it to yourself or you sell it. If you keep it, then you receive dividends, and dividends today will be calculated on from all the corporate commercially built projects that, you know, will be built in any part of the world, on other planet. It will, as long as it's used by public, you will receive the dividends. If you miss this opportunity and you come in later, then you will receive dividends from the particular project that will be built in certain country. Oops. My battery is dying. Sorry. All right. Again, more in details. You can find more in details about these kind of income streams. You can ask your person who introduced you to this business, who shared the information with you, and then you can go in more in details. You know, what do we need to do to become a company representative? How I attract big contracts, and so of the those kind of things. But the best way how to start our business is through our network, right? And once you're adding value to other people, you're adding a value to yourself, and you're adding value to people around you, and it's like a compounding. Do you know compounding, where the money compounds? You know, you put every month in, and at the end of the month, whatever it's kind of what is left, then you reinvest and you add your money. It's the same thing. You know, you're finding every day you're finding people who share the same vision, and they find another people who share vision, and you're compounding, you're duplicating. It's very easy. And I hope you understand this particular the process that we have in Skyway Investor. And the countdown till Skyway Investor, Skyway launch, it's actually not 24 days anymore, it's 20 days. And I highly recommend for you to be there. Why? Because imagine you're writing a book, or you are recording a CD music disc or anything like that. And now you have a launch where you have to be there and you have to represent your product, and you don't turn up. So what is the possibility that someone will go there and will buy your product if you are kind of promoting it and you're saying this is the best music disc or this is the best book in a certain area, go and buy it. But once it's a launch of it, you are not there. What does it say? You know, it says that you're not enough credible, or you don't like what you have recorded or wrote. So it's the same about the Skyway. You are promoting it. You are sharing this information with people. So you have to be there. You have to be at this EcoFest, which will happen on 4th of August in 2018 in Minsk, in Belarus, in Marina Gorkaya. I was there last year, and believe me, it helps your confidence a lot. It helps, you know, to basically to, how to say, once you see it, you believe it. If you were not that last year, then once you go there this year, it will help your business. Believe me, it helped me. It helped a lot of other people, because once you see it and once you touch it and you take pictures and you take videos and you meet other people, which is very, very important as well. You meet people that are in the same family as you are, and they are sharing the same vision with you, and they are having the same goals as you. Imagine what energy you will get and how it will help your business. It will help big times, I promise you. All you have to do is turn up for your product launch and meet Mr. Unitsky. I think this is as well a very good opportunity for you to be there and meet the person and ask if you want something, but learn Russian language. Also, it's not just an EcoFest, which is on the 4th of August. There's also SWIG events in 2018. So there are second and third is a Genius of Finance tournament. Remember, I told you the game that Andrei Havratov has created. So this is going to be the game where you can play with other people. The 4th of August is the EcoFest, and the 5th and 6th is very important SWIG Skyway Invest Group conference and event, where people will be sharing the top secrets or their success or their stories, and you will be able to learn from them. You will be able to meet Andrei Havratov, and again, other people who are in this family, and you will have this more closed conversations with them, and you will be in a better environment, not on big, EcoFest, which is 36-hectare land place, but in a smaller place. So yeah, it will be good. It will be a good fun, and especially to meet each other. And I think that also gives a big boost inside you. And once you leave the once you leave the Minsk, you don't want to stop. You just want to sleep. You just want to go out there and speak and talk and talk and talk and share this information. And especially when we will share a lot of information, a lot of news, a lot of future plans, I think you don't want to be the secondary who finds out about this. You want to be the first one. So be there. I encourage you for you to be there. And the usual price is normally $350, but today's price is $265. It's, I think, it's until 25th of July. So don't miss out. All right. And the hot news is that, as I said, 20 days are left before Eco Techno Park, and 700 people will be able to ride on Unibus and Unicar. There are 700 tickets to us, to another platform, Skyway Capital, and RSW Systems. So limited tickets. We have 1 million people supporting the project today. So don't wait for anything. Just go and do it. And if you're a manager above, you have a ticket like this. You have a ticket to the moon. But you need to, I hope you did register yourself until 15th of July, which was yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was yesterday. You had to fill in the form, so which will allow you to receive the ticket, because again, there are certain tickets for the managers that can get this, will be able to ride on it. If you're a consultant, or you are planning to be consultant, or you're about to be consultant or expert consultant, then you have to make your personal investment of 260 units from 1st to 25th of July. Again, there is a form that you need to complete, and yeah, just buy EcoFest ticket as well. Don't forget about that. Or the third option is if you are an agent, you need to personally attract. You're entering kind of a competition. You need to personally attract at least $1,000 investment or higher, but top 100 will be able to use a ride on a unibus, and top 10 will be able to have the exclusive meeting with the multi-level crowd investing department. Again, everything happens till 25th of July, so don't wait. Just go and do it. And for Hot SWIG and EcoFest, 4 Hot SWIG events and EcoFest are waiting for you. So I already told you. So after 15th of July, so what's yesterday? From today, you can purchase a ticket for SWIG event if you're a consultant or above. So for those who are agents or lower, I hope you have your ticket and you will be there. Otherwise, I don't know. Apparently, there are no tickets for you anymore. All right, that was it from my side today. Thank you for your attention. And if you have any questions or anything like that, please go back to the person who invited you. I really, really hope I will see you in EcoFest, because, as I said, if you treat this as your business, if you want this business to take and explode, you have to be there. You have to be in the middle of action. You can't wait and stay outside. You cannot wait and look from far. If you have an opportunity, please, please, please do whatever it takes to be there. And I really hope that most of you will have opportunity to be there, and I will be able to meet you. And yeah, let's have some fun. All right, thank you for tonight, and have a good day or good morning already. Bye.